Reform UK leader Nigel Farage has outlined his blueprint, declaring he would deport 600,000 migrants over 5 years if elected.
If you come to the UK illegally, you will be detained and deported and never, ever allowed to stay, period.
Joining us now is Samara Gill, host of Triggered with Samara Gill. Great to catch up with you. Thanks so much for joining me on the show. I've got to say, Farage means business. I mean, he's bet his political career on being tough on borders. What's been the response to his mass deportations announcement?
Great to see you, Danica. Look, the UK is in the middle of Farage mania right now. He is the answer because Britain is an absolute mess. You've got crime soaring. You've got people getting stabbed on the street, left, right and centre. You've got phones getting nicked. Shoplifting is rife. Inflation is through the roof. I mean, our so-called free healthcare system is breaking apart at the seams. And Reform UK is really deadly serious about this plan. They want to deport those 600,000 people over 5 years. And the fact is the British public is with him because Britain has really had enough here. On top of all that, we've had 50,000 small boat migrants that have landed in the UK in the past year. Whole communities are under strain. And let's be honest, Australia has seen this all before. I mean, you'll remember those Gillard-Rudd years where we had 25,000 people arrive by boat. It was total chaos. And it took Tony Abbott's resolve to put an end to it. And thank God that he did. Farage is very much cutting through. He's reading the pulse of what the people want, and millions are sort of behind him with this plan. But meanwhile, we've had Keir Starmer, our own Prime Minister, rush off to Washington last week to defend Ukraine sort of borders instead of ours. It's ludicrous. It's absolutely ludicrous.
Yeah, it just goes to show that his priorities are just so wrong right now for the United Kingdom. But I mean, God, some of those stats are just shocking on boat arrivals. Now, look, I've got to say, Samara, this is astonishing. Lawyers for the UK's Home Office have argued that the rights of migrants trump those of people in Epping. Of course, the Bell Hotel in Epping was used as a migrant hotel, but the Home Secretary is not only fighting a court ruling blocking the housing of migrants there, but her department now thinks that locals' rights don't seem to matter, Samara.
Well, exactly. It is really state versus the people here. And that's really what makes it so shocking, because you've got these ordinary, hardworking families in Epping, which is a sort of small town in Britain. They're taxpayers. Most of them have lived there their whole lives, and they're standing up and they're saying, we don't want our local hotel being turned into migrant housing. This is a phenomenon that's going on all over the country now to deal with the crisis that we're going through. And look, they're not standing up just because they don't like illegal migrants. I mean, there were multiple instances of men at that particular hotel who lived there and have been charged with sexual assault offences against minors. So this is really serious. I feel like the British people's kindness was taken for weakness here, and they finally had to stand up and say no more. So they went to court for the closure of the hotel. They actually won, and that really should have been the end of it. But instead of respecting the ruling, our Home Secretary has turned around and appealed it. So the audacity to say that migrants' rights trump the rights of the locals, that's where the Labor government here is standing at the moment. It's absolutely outrageous. I mean, when you come here, because we're still part of the ECHR, which is the Human Rights Act, you get a 4-star hotel, you get free healthcare, you get a free iPhone, and you get free 3 meals a day on the taxpayer dime. That's what you get as an illegal migrant if you come over on a boat. So you can see why people are coming over in droves, over from France, by the way, a safe country. We're at breaking point. We're in breaking point over here. We can't take any more of it.
Well, I mean, if you're getting the luxuries of life when you're a migrant, no wonder they keep coming back. I mean, that's half of the problem.